So there was this guy on Patreon who he DM'd me, nice fella, and he was telling me about some situation with some girl, right? And some girl that he'd been sort of flirting with, this and that, the other, and then he went and told her that he liked her, and then he was surprised that she sort of like ghosted on him for a few weeks. Oh. Look, just to be clear, okay, I'm not shitting on this guy on Patreon. Nice fella, right? But yeah, you never tell a girl that you like her. Never, okay? You are getting tortured, right? They are pulling out your fingernails. They are sticking a white hot iron up your asshole, right? Do you tell the girl that you like her? No, you don't, okay? I mean, that's how adamant I am on this particular issue. Now, you never tell the girl, you keep her guessing. Yeah, that's what you do. You keep her guessing. You keep her wondering, see? Because that is what women like. They love the challenge. They love the sense that they're not really sure if the guy is into her or not, okay? I mean, you can be all kinds of friendly, okay? But you never tell her that you like her, yeah? You can be friendly with her, you can be very forthright, you can call her. I mean, it doesn't limit your freedom of action, okay? But if you keep her in the dark as to whether you actually like her or not, she is always going to be chasing you. And see, the second she knows that she's got a sure thing in you, then you cease having value to her. You see? See, so long as she doesn't know whether you like her or not, right? She is going to be running after you like a little puppy. And you can develop a relationship and have a great time with her, yeah? You can fuck her, you can do all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, fuck her, have her as your girlfriend, everything, but never tell her that you like her. So long as you never tell her, she's always going to be chasing you. The second you tell her, then you're a sure thing in her mind. And from that point, she'll stop and she'll start to evaluate whether she wants to continue with you or not, or perhaps go after some other guy. See, the problem we're having in this deregulated sexual marketplace is what's commonly known as monkey branching. Yeah, monkey branching is the notion that you're with somebody, right? You're with somebody and you know that they like you, that they're into you, and so you start looking around to see if there's something better. And if there is something better, you sort of like let go of what you got and you reach forward and get the other one. You see what I'm saying? That's monkey branching. If a girl in this deregulated sexual marketplace where there are no rules, where a relationship can end just like that, right? In this deregulated sexual marketplace, when a girl knows that you are into her, then for all intents and purposes, you are giving her tacit permission to monkey branch. You are giving her tacit permission to find somebody better than you. Why would you do this? Of course you don't do this. Of course you don't. And so you don't tell her, okay? On pain of death, you don't tell her. Because if you do tell her, the relationship will die. You see what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. And it's an ugly reality because in the past, in a lot of novels that we read, we'd read about how, some guy declared his love for some woman and the woman just melted for him, and after that they were a couple and they got married and they lived happily ever after. And it was a wonderful thing, yeah? Yeah, we read about that, but that's in the past. It's not what's going on in the contemporary sexual marketplace, in the contemporary romantic landscape. No, today, see, unfortunately, because women have been socialized into thinking that there's always somebody better, just around the corner. They keep on looking, they'll find somebody better, yeah? Because of this, women, the second they think that they have a sure thing, the second they feel secure in the relationship, they themselves start looking to improve it, looking for somebody better. Yeah? I mean, it's insane if you think about it. Because ultimately what you want in a relationship is you want a relationship that's confident, that you are confident in, and a relationship that is secure. But women, unfortunately, in this current environment, and this current environment is going to continue for our lifetimes and the lifetimes of our grandchildren, okay? It's not going away any fucking time soon, yeah? In this contemporary landscape, women are encouraged to monkey branch. Women are encouraged to look for somebody better the second they are secure in their current relationship. And therefore, insanely, what you have to do is not give them that security. You just simply don't tell them that you like them. Simple as that. And it's heartless if you think about it, but it's necessary. Those are the rules of the game. Yeah. I mean, you guys know me. You know, I never complain about the rules of the game. I just play with the rules that I've got. And these are the rules. And these are the rules, and to complain about it and bitch and moan about it and say how unfair it is or how awful it is, doesn't really help the situation. I mean, it would be wonderful if we did live in this past world where you would tell a woman that you loved her and adored her, and because of this declaration, she would be with you and swear her eternal love. It would be wonderful if that were the case. It's not the case anymore. To bitch and moan about it doesn't help. You have to understand the rules as they are today, the reality as it is today. And so you have to keep women on their toes. You cannot tell them that you like them, no matter how much you actually do. And here's the other nasty bit. This is truly nasty, but it's been my experience that this is just the case. You see, you're with some woman and you yourself have to be monkey branching. Oh yeah. You're in some relationship with some woman or whatever, and you want to keep her, yeah? Well, what you do is that you start looking around. And if she catches you, you know, you're like, oh, you know, just sort of like try to brush it off and pretend it wasn't there, but she'll know. She'll know that you're looking around, and it'll make her more insecure. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, in this current social regime, that, like I said, is going to continue for the next, 50, 100 years, long after we're all gone, okay? You got to be looking for somebody better, yeah. And you develop a relationship with a woman, and you're fucking her and dating, and she's your girlfriend, official girlfriend maybe. Maybe you're even fucking married. Maybe you even have a few fucking kids, right? But, the smart guy is going to be always looking for better. And not being blatant about it, but, most women will catch on, and it'll keep them on their toes, see? You don't have to actually go out and cheat on your woman, but the fact that you're looking and the fact that you're putting out the vibes that you're available, it will make her cleave to you all the more. Oh yeah. And this is just fucking ugly. And it goes to show how insane this deregulation of the sexual marketplace really is. The fact that there are no rules that create the situation whereby a guy, to ensure that the mother of his kids stays with him, is for him to basically put out the vibes that he's willing to cheat on her and go off with some other woman. That's the only way to keep her in line. I mean, that's fucking crazy, right? But that's the reality. That's the reality. And to bitch and moan about it serves no purpose, okay? So don't bitch and moan about it. Work with it. Insofar as this issue of putting out the vibes that you're sexually available to some other woman and that you will leave the current woman you're with, even if she's the mother of your children, even if you're fucking married and all that, you will leave her if something better rolls around. Yeah? You gotta put out that vibe, because that's the only way to ensure that the woman will stay with you. See, because in this deregulated sexual marketplace where there is, no fault divorce, where nobody says fucking shit if a woman leaves a perfectly good marriage and, just ruins a family, a nice, beautiful, healthy family, ruins it because of some passing sexual fancy, yeah? Which happens all the fucking time, right? Nobody says fucking shit. Nobody. Her parents, her friends, nobody. Everybody just like, oh yeah, well, she was unhappy in her marriage and so she ran off with some guy, right? Nobody says fucking shit about that, right? Which is despicable. In the past, a woman who decided that she wanted to divorce because of some sexual fancy of hers, well, that's fucking Anna Karenina. That's the whole plot of that fucking novel. And what happened to Anna Karenina? It wasn't a happy ending. It was fucking tragic. I mean, she was socially ostracized and wound up throwing herself in front of a train, for crying out loud, right? But that was the past. Today, nobody says fucking shit if a woman ends a marriage, a good marriage, a happy marriage, and a beautiful, healthy, happy family if she ends it because of a sexual fancy, right? And so you, as a guy, you have to stay one step ahead. Yeah, you have to. You have to stay one step ahead, and what's the step ahead? You have to make a woman feel constant insecurity in your relationship, which is horrible. I mean, it really is despicable. But it's the reality of today. It's the only way to maintain a relationship long term. Yeah, it's the only way. So be smart and play the game. Play the game as it has evolved into what it is today. Don't pretend that what I'm telling you is not true, because you and I both know it's true. Okay? Play this game, unfortunate and despicable though it may be. Because if you really value the woman that you're with, if you really love her, then you can never tell her.